Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. Pardon my sickness. I'm still having issues with my throat and my speech. So, with that being said, let's talk about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go! It's a game that's going to be releasing. If you haven't seen the trailer, I strongly suggest you look it up. It uses augmented reality to allow you to capture Pokemon across the real world. Two things with this. I want to talk about how it was inspired and led to its creation, and how the population of Pokemon will work within Pokemon Go. So it's set to release in 2016. The creators have recently revealed how their massively augmented reality game has led to the development of Pokemon Go, which would be Ingress, I believe. In an interview with VentureBeat, the duo spoke on their partnership with Nintendo, which would be John Hanke and Mike Quigley. So I'm sorry if you screwed up your names. But here's something that you guys may not have understood or realized. Rest in peace, Iwata. Iwata was a fucking genius, man. This guy, he was a gamer for the gamers, by the gamers. Why do I bring up Iwata? Because Iwata had his hand in this the entire time. Even in death, games are still being made with Iwata's influence. Iwata saw the need to embrace mobile gaming, and because he's a big fan of Niantic's Ingress, they said because he was such a big fan of Ingress, he wanted to combine that with Pokemon, and he saw a future in smartphone gaming. So the involvement wasn't totally accidental, because Pokemon already had experience teaming up with Google Maps for April Fool's Day. They saw Ingress as a perfect match for Pokemon. They were practically finishing each other's sentences. So what ends up happening is that they approach them, and well, that's it. It's a match made in heaven. Now we're going to have Pokemon Go on the cell phones. But how will it work exactly? Well, they've gone on to state that there's going to be a population of Pokemon living near you right now. It's not going to be every single Pokemon obtainable to someone unless you take some time off and travel the world completely. You won't get every Pokemon. But there will be rare Pokemon around you. There will be Pokemon locally to you that you won't be able to get anywhere else. So even though your Pokemon may be common for your area, it might be exceedingly rare or impossible to get in other areas of the world. So on top of that, there will be Pokemon in certain areas like water, lakes, reservoirs, things like that, in cities, in countries, in fields, mountainy terrain. We get that. And on top of that, there are going to be trade events where players can trade their regional Pokemon. As they said before, you won't be able to get them all unless you take some time off and travel the world, but the game seems to be going to sweep the world because everyone is super hyped and excited for it. I don't know if Pokemon Go is going to be the most successful thing since Pokemon itself, but we'll have to see. Once again, I would like to honor Iwata's memory. You could say what you want about him. You could have him holding the bananas and looking at the bananas, you know. You could say, oh, Wada was in the past. He was a past thinker. He was holding back Nintendo. But that's bullshit, dude, when you see the stuff that he was involved in that's coming out now. I wouldn't be surprised if the NX came out and it wasn't inspired by Iwata, honestly, and it came out that Iwata was behind all of it. So, we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. And I hope you guys are as excited for Pokemon Go as I am, because I really cannot wait. Thanks for watching, and please leave your comments in the section below.
Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. And would you please consider subscribing to my channel? By subscribing to my channel, you are not only supporting me, but also joining a community that is against stereotypes, lies, and fraud in gaming. I work my hardest to inform my subscribers of important stories that might affect them. From new games to important updates, the Mavericks are always informed. If you are tired of political correctness ruining your gaming experience, then join my rebellion, because PC isn't for me. And if it isn't for you either, consider yourself a friend of the Mavericks. Subscribe today and you'll be in good hands. Mavericks unite, and together, we can keep gaming from falling prey to the people that would not only censor it, but also destroy it.